Hello, my lovies. I'm trying to get a circle. There we go. Ah! Welcome in. Hey, Jamaican Peruvian. I am feeling so much better today, y'all. Sorry I'm late. Oh my God, I keep touching it. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Oh, my mom was just admitted to the hospital, so I was on the phone with my dad trying to get an update. Oh my God, this thing's pissing me the fuck off. Okay, there we go. I am so much better. Hey, Buzz. How's the dogs? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get into. Do you have a SmackDown song? And then we'll get into our. Where is it? Oh, okay, that's right. I moved it. A little discombobulated today, y'all. Got a lot going on. Here we go. I am so much better today. Thank you, guys. Hey, Pete. I am.
She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gem of a Jewel. With MAGAs in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diava, a crusader of truth.
It's not a Bucky shirt, you ding dong. It's just plain red.
She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits wallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional.
As for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creature to ever walk the planet. Jesus Christ. Like, bar none. All right, y'all, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. It does turn out that it's much safer to attack the U.S. Capitol than it is to drive away from ICE. Ashley Babbitt got exactly what she had coming. You thought you really you thought you were just eating, huh? Just eating, Johnny meat, eating. You're just eating. Oh, we know you MAGAs are just little racist fucks. That's MAGA. TikTok, that was a person doing slurs, and I have already got rid of them and blocked them from my live. The host does not agree with any racial slurs, and they have been disconnected and blocked. That's you, MAGA. Have fun. Joey, did you vote Trump?
4 times.
You couldn't have voted for him 4 times unless you committed voter fraud. That's not voting for him. That's not voting for him. You guys don't know how the RNC works and you don't know how the DNC works. I swear to God, you guys are the dumbest motherfuckers that have ever walked this planet.
Prove your claim. So P1, voting in primaries is not voting. So
yes, it's voting, but you're not voting for him because the delegates in the RNC and the delegates in the DNC take all the candidates and give them their delegate votes, and that's who actually becomes the nominee. You just don't understand how it works.
Okay, so premise is that
so you voted for in 3 general elections. There you go.
So
4 times. You want to sound so Billy Badass.
Your premise is that because I vote for delegates, it's not actually voting, therefore voting for general.
You didn't vote for delegates. The delegates vote for the candidate.
So if I vote for delegates, then
can we move on? This is stupid. Can we move on? This is stupid. Can we move on? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I said no. I know you guys don't like consent, but I said no. Move on.
I expect an apology.
No. Move on. Then you can fuck off. You can come back whenever your butt hurts gets over. You want to be butthurt? You accept? I want an apology. No. You're not going to get one. So if you want to come up with your pseudo-intellectual debate bro ass, go for it. But I'm not apologizing. You don't vote for delegates. I'm not wrong. So I'm not apologizing. I expect an apology to continue this comment. Fuck off. Well, did you vote for Trump?
Oh yeah.
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 22. I'm from Nevada.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
So have you ever thought about not interfering with immigration investigation?
She was. Thank you for the flat affect. We all know who you are now. But
have you ever thought about?
Okay, I need you to shut your fucking pie hole while I'm speaking. Thank you. I don't allow men to speak over me. You've only been an adult for a few years. Shush it. She wasn't interfering with immigration.
Oh yeah. She was just driving the sedan through their
She wasn't. They weren't confronting. Tell me where she was confronting somebody. Tell me where they were. Tell me where they were going after or chasing an immigrant, and she interfered with her vehicle. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, we don't really have the footage from before that happened, but I mean, we can assume from context.
No.
That they were recorded.
No, you cannot.
We can assume that
they were not conducting an ICE. They were not conducting ICE business. You're wrong. Just because in their streets don't mean they own the fucking streets. She can drive anywhere she wants to, and they have no jurisdiction or authority over U.S. citizens. They only have authority. I don't allow men to speak over me. They have no authority over any U.S. citizens. They only have authority over non-citizens. Thank you.
What about just not?
That's for calling me toots, you fucking sicko. Misogynist ass. Gross. Fucking toots. Get the fuck out of here. I'm old enough to be your mother. Disgusting fuck. Thomas, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I mean, I sure did.
That's easy. I don't do misogyny. You can fuck off. Yeah, honey, I did. Yeah, he did it on purpose, and bye. I don't need you that bad. My people will still gift me. My people will still send me gifts. My people will still send me donations. With or without your asses up here. So don't think that I need you for one fucking second. I'm not going to allow you to come up here and be misogynistic or talk down or be condescending to me. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I ain't your fucking wife. Thank you, Bad Religion. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Tilda. Thank you, everybody. You didn't trigger my little feelings. I don't allow disrespect. It's called boundaries. You should learn some. Fucking chud. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Didn't say I was a victim. I said I had boundaries. You guys should learn that. You should learn what boundaries are, and you should learn what misogyny is, and you should learn that just because someone doesn't allow disrespect doesn't mean that our feelings are hurt. It means we care about ourselves, and we have more respect for ourselves than to allow people to disrespect us. So you can talk to your wife or your girlfriend like that, but it sure as fuck ain't gonna be me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If I have any mods over on YouTube, I could use a couple of mods over on YouTube. We have people saying some really gross things about the victim. If I could have somebody go over to YouTube and put them in check. I speak over her. He's so proud. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Booger. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. I was checking who was in there. Who sent the globe? Who sent the globe? Left is fat. Thank you for the galaxy globe. That was really pretty. I'm over on YouTube. I'm over on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime account and you want to go over to Twitch, you get one subscription free per month if you attach your Amazon to your Twitch, and you can subscribe to me for free. You get the subscription, but Jeff Bezos has to pay me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You should learn what a narcissist is. I do know what a narcissist is. Thank you. I don't answer questions from the comment section. If you want to be a pussy ass bitch and stay in the comment section, I will not respond to your comment. If you don't have the testicular fortitude to come up and talk to me, I'm not talking to you. We're here for conversation, not for you to stay in the comment section being a thumb thug. And if you're over on the YouTube or Twitch, you can call in if you voted for Donald Trump if you'd like. It is in my description of the live, but I will put it in the chat right now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You still got these chuds in here like January 6th was just a protest. That's all you know. They're just a bunch of disingenuous fucks. Disingenuous little fucks. Little just red-pilled incels. We know. It's okay. We see you. We know. Men are definitely not lonely enough. That is true. Men are not lonely enough. Ashley Babbitt got exactly what she deserved. She's 5 years sober. What? Shouldn't have been breaking through the Capitol window and through the door where Congress was sitting, and they told her to stop multiple times, and they had a gun pointed at her, and she kept going. So, yeah, sucks for you, Ashley. She wasn't supposed to be there. The Capitol was closed. She should have just complied. U.S. citizens do not have to comply with ICE officers. They have no authority or jurisdiction over citizens. She didn't have to listen to that ICE officer any more than I would. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. She doesn't have to comply with immigration officers. She's a U.S. citizen. She doesn't have to comply with immigration officers. She's a U.S. citizen. They do not have the authority to detain citizens if they are not doing anything to impede them. And she was just in her car. That's not impeding a lawful activity. You guys are just wrong and you don't know how the law works and you're all dumber than a box of rocks. My apologies to rocks. You do not have to comply. If she was impeding the roadway, they should have called the local police, which that is their jurisdiction. ICE cannot do anything. Nothing. Brian, you're getting muted and blocked from my page. You don't ever come up. You're just a fucking troglodyte and I don't want you in my life. Bye. You're in everyone's lives every day. Never come up, never have a conversation, just thumb thug. You're just a pussy, so. Immigration, what immigration can do. ICE does not have jurisdiction to arrest or deport U.S. citizens as their authority applies only to non-citizens under immigration law. So they only have a jurisdiction and authority over immigrants. That's it. She doesn't have to take orders from immigration. She's a U.S. citizen. That little bitch ass coward is hiding. He's in hiding. Oh, poor baby. Anyway, y'all, if you guys want to help support my live, I do have my Cash App Venmo. If you guys want to hit me up with some help today, I missed all day yesterday, but I was sick as shit. So I couldn't come on here. I just literally couldn't get out of bed. So I've missed an entire day of pay. So if you guys would be so kind as to double up today, if you can, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are always so awesome. You guys have been the best supporters ever. Yeah, her GoFundMe got so much money. I think it stopped at 1.5 million. And her wife said, okay, no more donations. You need to start donating to other people. That's the difference between Renee's wife and fucking Charlie Kirk's wife, who's still motherfucking grifting. And that's the difference between a Democrat and a fucking Republican. Yeehaw. Thank you, Leela. Erica's as brave. Yeah, sure. Her heart healed as quick as Trump's ear did. You want to see something in mourning? Look at Ozzy Osbourne's wife. Not that bitch. I've heard all your dumb excuses. How about you read U.S. Code 111? They're not under the jurisdiction because she wasn't impeding their movements. CJ, thank you for the $10 super chat. These maggots don't know the difference between law enforcement and ICE. They continue to be willfully ignorant. They don't know anything, and that's by choice. 100% agree. I come here every single day, 7 days a week, to do my fucking best to educate them, and they just are unwilling to learn. They're absolutely unwilling to learn. Thank you, CJ. They are unwilling to learn. Aaron, why don't you shut your bitch ass up or come up here, you fucking pussy? Now you're muted. You can't say anything unless you come up. Can you imagine? Y'all just stop for 1 second. Can everybody just stop for 1 second? Okay? Oh, yeah, that Jake Tapper interview of Kristi Noem today was for the record books. That was good. He finally fucking did something. Y'all. Oh, what was I going to say before somebody... Squirrel! Oh, imagine being a U.S. citizen and you come onto TikTok or YouTube or Twitch or any of those things to defend the murder of another U.S. citizen. Imagine how depraved and how bottom of the fucking barrel you have to be to do that. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Imagine what a disgusting, filthy human you would have to be. Barrett, thank you for the $5 cash out. Keep the immigrants, deport MAGA. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's do a $5 challenge for ICE. Fuck ICE. $5 challenge. Cash out Venmo. Fuck ICE. Thank you, Barrett. $5 challenge for fuck ICE. She can be anywhere she wants to be. It's a free fucking country. She can drive her car anywhere she wants. Just because I leave my house and pull out of my driveway to go down to the fucking 7-Eleven and there's an ICE vehicle out there, it doesn't mean I'm impeding their investigation. I'm leaving my fucking house. We can go wherever the fuck we want. ICE don't own the streets. She didn't fuck around and find out she was driving her car, you dumb fuck. I hate these inhumane people. I fucking hate them. She was just driving her kid off at school, and she was also part of a group called ICE Watch, where they watch for ICE people to hit their neighborhoods. They can alert their neighbors with whistles and stuff so that they can stay in their houses and not come out and get caught up. She was being a legal observer. Like literally, if they all disappeared from the planet, I would not be sad. Dana, request up because now you're muted. You said, bring me up, I'll take you down. You don't have your invites on and you never request to come up, although you say the same shit every single day. I'm going to take you down if you bring me up, but you never request and you have your requests off. You're just a thumb thug. Like the rest of maggots. Vanessa, thank you for the $5 cash app for fuck ICE. Justice for Renee. Absolutely. Justice for Renee, good. I want to see every MAGA in here. Every single MAGA. I want you to say her name. Say her name. Renee Good. Just like you came in our lives day after day after day and like, say her name. Say Laken Riley's name. Say her name. Say her name. Guess what, bitches? Say her name. She was a U.S. citizen. Say her fucking name. Go. Go. Say her name. I want to see all Renee Goods. Democrats, not you. Let's see if any Republicans do it. Not you, Democrats. I know you want to. Charlie Cook is looking up at us right now. Just waiting for Trump to join him.
You know she fucked around, found out. So
that's all I heard. That's all I heard. Did you just threaten the life of the president? No, he's old. He's got one foot on a banana peel and one foot in the grave. Dude, natural cause is going to take him out. No, I don't believe or condone any political violence. No. Tilda, thank you for the $2 Venmo. Glad you're feeling better so you can smack down these worthless MAGA. Hashtag Renee Good. That's right. Yes, that was a seal. She fucked around, found out. Just fucking barking seals. That's all they are. Just say the same shit. Just fucking clapping seals. Todd, thank you for the $20 cash app for fuck ICE. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If bipolar, you think I'm going to bring you back up till you just come up and bark like a seal? Fuck off. I'm not bringing you up.
Yeah, you are.
Teresa, did you vote for Trump?
I am a Canadian, and you
you got mental illness. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. If you want a little fascist in your country, vote for one. But for here in America, I'm going to stand up for fascism. Hashtag Antifa. Antifa. If you're not Antifa, you're a fascist. Duh. But duh. Duh. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Maple MAGA. I'm sitting in Canada going, ass, baby. You need help. MAGA is a mental illness, and you need to seek professional help. Ice, baby. When you're in fucking Canada. Get the fuck out of here. Elect your own fascists. We don't want ours. Hey, Canada, Russia, North Korea, anybody. We have our own dictator. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is where you can go kidnap and his wife that has more plastic than a Tupperware party. Get you, boy. Report it to police, Antifa scumbag. Then you're a fascist. Congrats. You and Adolf would be best friends. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're not angry with U.S. citizens being killed in the streets of our country, then you're not paying attention. If you're not angry with a fucking fascist, you're not paying attention, or you're a fascist and you like it. Congratulations, you little Nazis. I don't know where all my mods are today. Are you calling in for the live stream? Are you calling in for the live stream? Yeah. Fetus the fetus. If you know history, you would see what's happening. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all, we got it. Y'all, we got it. We got the comment of the day from a fucking MAGA that every other MAGA says every day. Stop hating on Trump. He's still our president. You got 3 more years. Drill, baby, drill. Make America great again. They all just parrot the same shit. They have no independent thought, no critical thinking. They just parrot the same shit. Every one of them does the same thing. No independent thought, no critical thinking, no, here's my take, just the parrot shit. It's just wild. Sandra, thank you for the $25 Venmo. Hey, Diava, glad to see you back. Here's for ice and $25 for you. Thank you. Thank you for defending democracy. Love Sandra and Pasquale. Thank you so much. Sandra, another Sandra. Thank you for the $5 for fuck ice. I'm glad to be back today, too. I missed y'all. Of course, MAGA's behind spam accounts. They don't want to show their face. As you see, they're also not requesting up. They're just a bunch of bots. Probably all these Russia farms. Hi, Vlad. Those bot farms are working overtime. We got the midterms coming up, y'all. You know the Russian bot farms are just going to be going haywire. This is where discernment comes in. Something that MAGA doesn't have is discernment. To learn how to research something to see if it's propaganda or a real news story. If it confirms their bias, they just repeat it. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. This tells you everything you also need to know about what happened. Right? The last words that Renee Good spoke were, that's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. And the ICE agent's last words were, fucking bitch. He was mad because she wasn't listening to him because she didn't have to. They have no authority over citizens. He was mad because she wasn't scared of him. She was laughing, smiling. She's like, that's fine, dude. Come on, I'm not mad at you. And his last words were, fucking bitch, after he shot her. Not, oh my God, oh my God. If you've seen other officer-involved shootings, the police officer is very distraught. They're very distraught. They do not. Because that's the last thing they want to do. This guy was not distraught. He was like, fucking bitch, after he killed her. If you're over there, the two of you, make sure you leave your daily thumbs up. Make sure you guys can do super chats, gifts. It's on the video. You can find it on the video. It's fucking everywhere. Oh, and he also committed another crime by leaving the scene of the accident, and they committed another crime by not allowing medical attention. He did not render help. They didn't get there till 15 minutes later. There was a physician, there was a doctor on the sidewalk, and he said, can I go check and see if she had a pulse? They said, no. He's like, I'm a physician. And they said, I don't care. They said, we have our own medical people on site. They're like, where? There was no EMTs. There was no ambulances. There was nobody. Even when a police officer caps somebody, they call EMS immediately to get them attention. Because their intention is not to unalive people. They get them attention right away, medical attention. She didn't get medical attention for 15 minutes, and they wouldn't even let the ambulance through. They had to drag her to the ambulance. Fucking sick-ass bitches. Oh, ICE doesn't have an EMT team. Right, because they're not law enforcement for citizens. They should have called the local police if they thought her car was over the line. But she was shooing other cars around, so she wasn't impeding them because other cars were going around her. So, but when it comes knocking on your door, don't come to my live crying. Because what you allow to happen to other people will eventually happen to you. Cobra, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Houston, Texas, and I'm 29 years old.
Are you Latino?
Well, I'm half Swedish and half Latino.
Oh, so they're actively hunting down brown people across the United States, and you're like, yeah, do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're the worst kind. You're literally the worst. That's absolutely disgusting.
Well, I can sleep good at night.
I'm sure you can because you're a sociopath. What did you want to say?
Define sociopath.
No, what do you want to say?
Well, I would like to say that what happened to Renee was actually unfortunately. But Renee is the perfect example of what we call a sacrificial lamb. When you attack it, when you obstruct eyes.
She didn't attack or obstruct. She did not attack or obstruct.
It didn't?
No.
Then what did they ask her to go out the car?
Could you speak English, please?
why did the officer ask her to go outside of the car?
He had no jurisdiction or authority to ask her to leave her car. He has no authority over citizens. She was waving other cars around, and in the video you can see other cars going around her, which means she was not obstructing. If other cars were passing, they were not obstructed either.
But what's she doing there?
She was driving. She had just dropped her son off at school.
Oh, she was driving.
Yes, she was driving.
So she was driving, parking in the middle of the road.
Cars came up next to her. Do you expect her to keep going? I think she should have, but they probably would have blew her head off anyway.
Okay, if you have people, if you're afraid for your life, and basically the best option you are basically saying we should do is to run off.
I would if I was a woman and I saw four masked men. I don't allow people to I don't allow men to speak over me. It will not be you, you fucking ladder puller. If I was sitting there, because she was coming out of a driveway, so she was turning onto traffic. Okay, so if I saw four masked men running toward me from unmarked cars, and they might have had police, something on their vest, but it doesn't matter because you can get those off fucking Amazon. So I wouldn't trust four masked men, especially since I know immigration and ICE have no jurisdiction or authority over me. I would have hauled ass, yes.
So basically, people like you are the responsible for what happened to Renee then?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because you're
They had no authority. They had no authority. They have no authority. Okay, here we go. Let me read it to you once again. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, does not have jurisdiction to arrest or deport U.S. citizens, as their authority applies only to non-citizens under immigration law. If they wanted to do something with her car, then they need to call the local police and give her a ticket or whatever. But you can't fucking do that. And even if she did have her car in the middle of the road, that's not worthy of the death penalty.
Okay. So what was she doing absolutely there? They had no right to be actually.
She can go anywhere she fucking wants to go. It's the United States of America. We can drive our car down any road, down any street, regardless if ICE is there, if they're not there. They don't own the fucking road. Where do you get off thinking that they can just keep people out of the road because, oh my God, it's ICE? They don't own the fucking roads. They rolled up on her. They already had her license plate. They could have called the local police, gave them her license plate. They could have given her an infraction. It was not worthy of being shot 3 times over. No matter how you spin it.
There we go.
What? You didn't say anything.
No, you were frozen for a second.
I wasn't frozen. I was done. I said what I had to say.
What, can you repeat it? I didn't hear it.
Oh, I did freeze? Okay. I didn't know I froze. What did you hear last? I don't know.
I didn't hear anything. You were basically saying something.
Okay. What I was saying is that she can go anywhere she wants to go. She can drive down any street she wants to drive down to. She can go anywhere she wants to go in this country, just like I can. Just because if I pull out of my driveway and there happens to be ICE vehicles coming by and I pull in front of one of them, do I get a right to be shot in the head 3 times because I impeded ICE? No, they don't own the fucking streets. They don't own the streets. She wasn't trying to run him over because her wheels would have been turned to the left toward the officers. Or it was turned, dude, shut the fuck up. If you interrupt me one more time, I'm going to drop you. I do not allow men to interrupt me.
Well, you can drop me.
Okay, fantastic. That's fair. If you don't have any self-control, then thank you for letting me know. First of all, there was no body cam. That right there is a lie. His personal cell phone is not a body cam. I don't know where these fucking men think that they can. I've told them over and over again, stop interrupting me. Let me finish and then I'll let you talk. They have no fucking self-control. My 12-year-old twins have more self-control than these fucking chuds. And furthermore, police positioning. There is a case, Kirby versus Duva, was decided by the United States Court of Appeal for the Sixth Circuit in 2008. If a police officer unreasonably places himself in harm's way, such as voluntarily standing in the path of a slow-moving or retreating vehicle, his subsequent use of deadly force is excessive and illegal. They can't do that. It's also called, it says that officers cannot unreasonably position themselves in front of, behind, or in the path of a vehicle to manufacture a threat that then justifies deadly force. Now, they're not police officers, but even if you're talking about law enforcement, they can't go in front of a vehicle, behind a vehicle, or get in the path of the vehicle and then claim they were felt for danger and then to justify reasonable force. The courts have already ruled it's case law, Kirby versus Duva. Can't do that. He walked, his car drove up, they ran out, he went in front of her car. He placed in officer position peril, put his own jeopardy, put his own self in jeopardy. Has nothing to do with the driver of the car. Are you going to have self-control this time?
Well, I'm calm. You're the one screaming.
I'm not screaming. I don't allow men to speak over me.
Okay, do you allow women to speak over you?
Rarely, but especially not men. Not in a fucking chance.
Do you want me to get my sister?
No. Have some self-control. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, I'm calm.
Officer created jeopardy. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I haven't yelled once. I'm passionate because I'm angry. Because U.S. citizens are getting unalived by ICE for no fucking reason. He was not in danger. He was not in front of the vehicle when he shot. In the last two shots, he was on the side of the vehicle through her side window. There was no reason for 2 or 3 shots.
Okay, hypothetically, what you're saying is correct.
What I said is 100% correct. It's not a hypothetical. That's what happened.
Well, if you are correct.
I am
And
correct.
we're saying, yeah. So if you are correct.
No, I am correct. I am correct. I am correct. I am correct. I'm not. It's not a hypothetical.
Well, I don't know if you're correct or not. So that's why I'm saying hypothetical. Because nobody knows.
Look at the fucking video.
Well, I did watch your video, of course. That's why I'm telling you she tried to run her over.
No, she didn't.
He
wasn't hit. What happened? Hey, what happened when after he shot her and her car accelerated and took off because, she was dead, didn't have control over her body. When he went on the video from his cell phone camera, what did he say after he shot her 3 times? Did he say, ow, ow, she hit me, ow, my leg, ow, my knee? Oh no, what did he say? He said, fucking bitch.
Yeah, somebody
and he wasn't hit. And he walked right off to a vehicle and fled the scene, and he's not been seen since, which is another crime. He can't do that either. He can't do that either. That he wasn't hit and his life wasn't in danger.
But
his life wasn't in danger.
How could he know that?
Because he wasn't hit.
How can he know
because he wasn't hit. Because he wasn't hit.
Because you heard
because he wasn't hit.
Drive.
Because he wasn't hit.
Why did her girlfriend say drive, baby, drive?
To get the fuck away from him, which is what I said I would do.
Okay, and if you hear those
she
words,
doesn't have to stop. When are you?
Okay.
Let me get my fucking crayons out for you. Are you ready for the crayons? She doesn't have to stop for ICE. They have no authority over U.S. citizens. She doesn't have to stop or comply or listen. Jesus fucking Christ. What do you not get? They have no authority over U.S. citizens. Are they really this dumb, or are they just so far in the cult that they just can't say? They just can't. Oh. Just the cognitive dissonance, they just can't fucking do it. They have to justify somehow, some way that U.S. citizens are being unalived, and they're up here trying to twist themselves into fucking pretzels to justify, because they know it's fucking wrong. Ava's correct, both. Whoever has 2 followers, I'm not bringing you up. You don't have a name. You're usually boss. You just come up and slur. I'm not interested. I would have run off too. I'd be like, that's fucking nice. I ain't no damn immigrant. I got 4 masked men running toward me. Fuck that shit. T. Shaw, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you? And what state did you vote in?
I'm 23 and I'm in Arkansas.
Another red-pilled incel. Can't wait. What you got?
I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying earlier. ICE does actually have authority, and before you start interrupting me, you can go on to ice.gov. This is government monitoring.
No, because they changed their fucking website 2 days ago. Nope, don't care what ICE changed it to now. Don't care.
You can go to
This government cannot be trusted. Absolutely not. Kristi Noem went on every single TV station this morning and lied her fucking ass off. This administration lies, ICE lies, and DHS lies.
You're getting mad at me right now.
Because they are not law enforcement, and they changed their website. They changed their I can't do this.
They have jurisdiction. All right, kick me. You suck. You suck at hosting game.
No, I'm sick of you fucking chuds. That's what I'm sick of. They literally changed their website 2 days ago. They do not have jurisdiction. And every fucking lawyer on this app has said the same goddamn thing on every single live I've ever seen. I am not a lawyer, but I am a paralegal, and I know a lot fucking more about the law than you do. What do you want? Why are you back again?
Kick me.
Huh?
You kicked me.
Yes, I don't like you. You're disgusting. You're up here trying to twist yourself into a fucking pretzel to justify the unaliving of a U.S. citizen by immigration who has no authority over U.S. citizens. So I don't know what to help. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you. I don't know what is broken in your fucking brain. But you need to seek professional help, and that's not something I can give you.
So how do you know I need help? Are you a psychiatrist?
Oh my God, you're just dumb. He wants some kind of validation. He's a pick-me or something. I don't know. He needs some attention because he keeps coming back. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. This is the downside. This is the worst part about being empathetic and being an empath. This is the worst fucking timeline in all of history to have fucking empathy. I'll never, ever, ever get the inhumanity. It's the only thing that makes me tear up. I can't fucking stand it. Gregory, thank you for the $2 Cash App to start a $2 challenge. Okay, Gregory is challenging everyone to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live. There was a $5 challenge earlier, so you can participate in either one or anything you want to send. All donations are accepted. Nothing is expected. But thank you, Gregory. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Barrett, thank you for the $1 Cash App. Guest wants you to peg him with your foot. Oh. I'm not begging, DC. I'm not begging. Those are people that issued challenges. Okay, so if anybody would like to make DC more butthurt, nothing makes them more upset than when you guys donate. So go ahead. Let's piss off DC. Let's piss off DC, y'all. Even if it's 50 cents. Everybody send something. So I can read thank yous for like 5 minutes and they get so pissed. They get so upset that that people support us and follow us and care what we have to say and care about our commitment to democracy. Hey, Chris, thank you. Hey, let this bet. Thank you. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. Oh, you guys got the gift goal already. Internet, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
27. And I voted in Colorado, but I'm not a Trump fan no more.
Huh?
I said I'm not a Trump fan anymore.
What made you change your mind?
The kidnapping of the president.
Of Maduro?
Yeah, and the shooting of that lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that could happen to anybody. It could be your mom.
It could be me.
Sister.
It could be me. That's why I said if I pulled out of my driveway and there was an ICE operation going down the street and I didn't know.
Yeah,
and I just am driving through and they're like, you're impeding us to fucking shoot me.
Yeah, so I'm totally not on board with that.
All right, I think you were up here the other day. I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to vote Democrats in the midterms to stop this crazy regime?
Yeah.
Woo! The other day he said he wasn't sure. We're making progress, y'all. W's in the chat for internet money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. W's in the chat for internet money, because the other day he said, I don't know, I'll have to see. So he's slowly changing, y'all. Elizabeth, thank you for the $2 Cash App. Fellow empath, hugs to you, Diava. I know this is the hardest time in history. And Maui Wise, thank you for the $50 Cash App. Woo! This is just a piss off DC. I love it. Thank you, Maui Wise. Yes. That's for you, DC. W's in the chat for Maui Wise. Andrea, thank you for the $20 to piss off MAGA. That's for you, DC. Thank you, DC. And Hope, thank you for the $5. They condone that shit. They aren't real Americans. Agree. Fuck that shit. W's in the chat for all the gifters. Thank you. Oh, I have some more. Oh, DC, stick around, boo. The cope is going to get real. Maureen, thank you for the $2. MAGA men are docile and submissive cucks who bend the knee to authority. They love when rich and powerful men make rules for them to follow. Right? Lisa, thank you for Lisa. Okay, sorry. I think you already sent one. Andrea, thank you for the $5 just to piss off DC. Drea, thank you for the $5 Venmo. Bend over, DC. And Erica, thank you for the $2 challenge and the $5 challenge. So thank you for the $7. Sending you much love, and of course to piss off DC and MAGA. Lisa, thank you for the $25 Venmo from Lake Effect. Thank you. To add to the DC Butthurt Fund in honor of Renee Good. Thank you so much, y'all. See, DC, that's what happens. Y'all bitching about grifting and begging. All they're going to do is send me more money, honey. Thank you for all those lovely gifts, everybody. Thank you to all the donors. Thank you to all the gifters. You guys fucking rock. I love when MAGA gets butthurt. I love when MAGA gets butthurt over donations. It just makes them send more. And then it makes them even more mad. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump and hit the guest request, come on up. Ooh, let's see if we have a call. If this is unknown again, I am not answering. Okay, it looks like a number. Hello, are you calling it from the live stream?
Yes.
All right, how old are you?
52.
Okay, what state did you vote in?
I voted in California, and I did not vote for Trump. I voted for Kamala, and I just want to thank you for everything that you're doing. Rest in peace, Renee. She did not deserve to be shot, and I'm tired of these people out there saying that, oh, ICE had a right. ICE had no right to shoot her. ICE has no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens.
Correct.
And again, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for everything you're doing.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lake Effect. That was your first donation. Thank you for making it to me. That was so nice. You got W in the chat over here on TikTok a lot for the caller that just called in. Yes. Absolutely. Where's DC? Is DC still here? Where's DC? Oh, did they leave? DCD's nuts. Okay, that was funny. No, he found Bubba. Went back to his mommy's basement. All right, y'all, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, guys. Oh, God. Hi, are you calling in from the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
21, and I voted in Georgia.
Okay. What did you want to say?
One of the reasons I support Donald Trump is because he wants to protect us.
From what?
In America.
Protect us from America?
Protect us from those... No. To protect us from those maple-looking Canadian fuck.
Maple-looking Canadian fucks. Okay. Whatever that was. Oh, what a waste of time. Nothing of value to say. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I get the weirdos over on YouTube. Oh, hold on, guys. I got some more donations come in. Denise, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge to piss off ICE. Yes. Michelle, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Can you share this source about DHS website? I don't know what you mean. The ICE.gov changed their wording recently. We figured that out the day before yesterday. Monica, thank you for the $5 Venmo. Just go to ice.gov. I'm an empath too, Diava. Makes me so upset and angry. Continue making MAGA piss. Sending my love and hugs to you. Thank you so much, Monica. And Janique, thank you for the $1 for a $1 challenge. We have a $1 challenge, a $2 challenge, and a $5 challenge. So if you haven't donated yet and you'd like to, there's a $1, $2, and $5 challenge you can participate in my Cash App and Venmo. Cobra keeps coming back to be digitally fingered because he got locked out of Grindr. funny. Are you calling in for the live stream?
No, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
In the background.
Another YouTube stalker that calls in like 94 times. YouTube is weird. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, that's MAGA. That's true. Just a bunch of little red-pilled incels who are involuntarily celibate, and they're very, very, very upset. Okay, it's the same chud, so I'm just not going to answer anymore. Whatever it felt, pick it up, please. All right, y'all, there's 500, there's close to 560, 70 people between the two apps. If you guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Maybe I should change the background. I like this one too. The people who are not horrified at the current state of the U.S. horrify me the most. Oh yeah, men are definitely not lonely enough yet. They are not lonely enough yet. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Otherwise, I'll do a quick restart if nobody's going to come up. Reagan, thank you for the $50 memo. Let's go. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, and fuck MAGA. Yes. Reagan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Reagan. Y'all, please don't think I'm ever not grateful for every single thing you guys donate to me. You don't have to donate anything. I am so grateful. I take nothing for granted. Nothing. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for working on my gift goals. Thank you for everything, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Just hope you know how very appreciative that I am. Same chud. If they keep calling back to back like that, I'll just mute it until a regular number comes up because they're calling an unknown number for a reason. Thank you, Bailey Dawn. I love you guys too. I sure missed you yesterday. We do take care of our people, Janique. That is true. Why don't you come up, Aaron? It just never ceases to amaze me that the people that were two-way proponents are like, I need my guns for my Second Amendment rights because I have to be able to rise up against a tyrannical government. The government's pretty fucking tyrannical. And y'all are peak quiet. My blood pressure's okay. Actually, I just found out about 10 minutes before going live that, which is why I was a few minutes late. My mom was admitted to the hospital today. So, send good thoughts, send all those things. I don't want the smoke. Oh, Aaron, I want the smoke, baby. I want the smoke. She was having the same issues I am. She's having trouble regulating her blood pressure, but then her heart is going way up to like 144 and then bottoming out at a 40. So they have no idea what's happening. I've been trying to get her to go to the emergency room for 2 days, and she's a very stubborn boomer. But I got my friend who is a physician to talk to her and finally convinced her to go. So she went today. And of course, they admitted her, which is what I thought they would do. Cobra, what the fuck are you back for?
I'm gonna pray for you.
I didn't ask you to pray for me.
I already did. You're welcome.
That's called putting your religious beliefs on someone else with no consent. We know Trump supporters don't like consent. So.
Yeah, we also like you don't either.
Why is it? Because you're a Christian? Are you a Christian, Cobra?
No, I'm actually a Catholic.
Aren't Catholics Christian?
No, it's not the same.
Well, you don't even follow that. You're a MAGA Christian. You're a MAGA Catholic. You're not a Jesus of Nazareth Catholic, because his teachings back then were to feed the poor, take care of the hungry, help the infirmed. He said, welcome the immigrant as your citizen, because you too were once an immigrant in the land of Egypt. You don't follow the Jesus of the Bible. I know the Bible better than you. Okay? So you are a fake Christian. You're a fake Catholic, because you don't follow the teachings of Christ. You follow the MAGA. You follow the white MAGA. Here's the difference. I'll show you the difference. I'm so glad you asked. Wait a minute. Oh, nope. I have a different background for that. Hold on. Things Jesus was: brown, Jewish, Middle Eastern, a child refugee, poor, homeless, and an advocate for loving your neighbor. What MAGA Jesus is white, American, racist, homophobic, nationalistic, rich, full of hate, Christian. You are not following the Jesus. You're not following the Jesus of Nazareth. You're following the Jesus of MAGA.
Then where are the Catholics?
What does that mean?
You haven't explained what's the difference between a Catholic.
You tell me. I'm not a Catholic.
No, but you said you.
I'm not a Catholic. Do you follow the teachings of Christ in the Bible?
No, it's okay.
Don't tell me. Okay. Keep the misogyny going. Don't request back up. Calm down. Telling a woman to calm down is like trying to baptize a cat. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me to calm down. If there's a difference, you have to tell me the difference. I'm not a Catholic. Fifth Beetle, thank you for the $2 Venmo. Fuck Ice from Fifth Beetle RD. Thank you so much. Thank you. You don't follow the Bible. You guys they all went to church today? Our God is an awesome God. He reigns. Fuck the immigrants. Kill the citizens if they don't listen. Thank you, Foxy Pearls. Like, be so for real. You guys aren't Christians. If the rules right now are either comply or die, we are not living in a free society. So your whole idea of freedom is shot. Elizabeth, did you vote for Trump?
I did not.
Okay, I am just looking for Trump voters. I'm so sorry. I hope you understand. From 4 to 6 p.m., I only bring up Trump voters. From 6 to 7, I bring up everybody else. So hang out, come back. I'd be happy to talk to you. But if I let every friendly come up and just say something, then it becomes an echo chamber. I'm just looking to talk to Trump voters. So I hope you understand. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I Jen. They would 10 out of 10 deport Jesus. Cobra, what do you want?
Poor fat.
Oh, I just brought you back up here so I could drop you again. I love playing with my food at dinner time. Cobra, do you have a humiliation king? Because I just brought you up so I could drop you again. I think he wants me. I think he has a crush. I mean, I can't blame him. Smart, intelligent, strong. But his machismo won't let me drop him. He thinks he's entitled to be up here. Right, Cobra? Right? Yeah, I just brought you up so I could kick you again. He has a humiliation kink for sure. A Swedish Mexican is quite the combo, right? Oh my God. He definitely has a humiliation kink. Yeah? Just say yes. Say yes, mommy. Yes, mommy. He requested again. He absolutely 10 out of 10 has a kink. That's on you, boo. Rose Bloom, did you vote for Trump? I'm guessing that might have been a tapping error. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Coming up, I want to talk to you. If anybody and everybody except someone named Cobra, I'm glad I just brought you up again so I could drop you again. Julie, thank you for joining my fan club for 3 months. Thank you. All right, I just got a text from my dad. My mom just got a room. They're going to monitor her heart for 24 hours. All other organs are functioning fine. All right. Good news. Good news. My dad's been really freaking out. I mean, let's just be honest. It's because my mom is taking care of him hand and foot for 60 years, almost 60 years. So he would be lost without her. I mean, lost. I mean, cooks. He's never done cooks, clean, laundry. She even mows the grass, does the yard work. She does everything. He does literally nothing. She has kept him all these years. I have lots to say about that, and I've told her before, but you know, she's right into the patriarchy. No, my brother could take care of him. My brother. Oh, I just brought you back up so I could drop you again. Literally everything. But she is part of the patriarchy. She has built-in misogyny, and she upholds the patriarchy. So I think Cobra's turned on. He's in my guest request again. Probably the stress you caused them affecting their health. I don't talk politics with my parents. They're MAGA. It's the only way we can maintain a relationship if there's literally no talk about politics whatsoever. I don't know. Cobra has a thing for me. They don't understand about consent. They don't understand anything. But it's giving this kind of energy, y'all. Eeny, weeny, teeny, teeny, short, short. Eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, 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 short, short. All right, if you vote for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Michael. Should I do a quick restart, y'all? Because they're in here, but I just can't get any to come up. Don't want. Exactly, Jenna. Don't want. All right, do a quick restart, y'all. All right, I'm going to do a quick restart. I'll come right back. I bet Cobra's going to come back. Watch. He can't quit me. I know. All right. Hello. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, my friends. You can have Cobra, Ghost. Libra, yeah, that's right. Cobra's back. Did you miss me? Told you he would come back. He can't quit me. I think he's got a crush. And I'm sorry, so sorry, Cobra, but I do not date any MAGA or have anything to do with them. So it's an automatic no. All right, y'all. Everybody tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let's get back up on the For You page. Let's get back up on the For You page as quick as we can. Lucky for Trump voters and Trump voters only. Please only hit the guest request, except for your name is Cobra. Nope, Cobra is right back in the comment section again. I mean, in the request box. Hey, kitty. Meow.
I could feel like when any animals screaming up.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up.
Kitty.
Oh, hey, kitty.
Hi, baby.
If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, everybody else. Tap that screen. Let's get up on the For You page quickly. It looks like we have not quite hit the For You page, but we should be hitting it any moment. It's usually between 5 and 10,000 likes, and we're just over 5. So keep going. Tell your cat I said psst, psst. Oh, are you trying to get to me? Come here.
She's scared of your bag.
Okay, let me move the bag. Let me move the bag. Oh, there's my pocket constitution. Kitty.
She's terrified of bags.
I would vote for Kitty before I would vote for request is not on. It is on, Spinella. It's called the little blue and pink person at the bottom of your screen next to the comment box. You just hit that box and request that. You've been on TikTok long enough to know that. Yeah, okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
50, Florida.
Ugh, surrounded by you guys. Okay, what do you want?
I don't know. It said to come up if we voted for Trump, and I was reading your thing that it's safer to drive away from ICE than.
No, it's safer to attack the U.S. Capitol than it is to drive away from ICE.
Yeah, probably is. You're probably right.
Do you think that's right?
Absolutely.
Does ICE have a jurisdiction or authority over U.S. citizens?
I don't know, but if somebody's pointing.
They don't. They don't. I have it pulled up right here. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, does not have jurisdiction to arrest or deport U.S. citizens, as their authority applies only to non-citizens under immigration law. They do not have jurisdiction or authority, so they can't do a traffic stop. They can't order her to get out of her vehicle.
See how you changed that, though?
No.
See what you did there? You said ICE does not have authority to deport U.S.
I said arrest or deport.
Or deport U.S. citizens, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
You didn't say they don't have any authority.
They can't pull them over. They're not traffic police. They cannot.
They have no authority.
They have no authority over U.S. citizens.
Over
No.
U.S. citizens.
No. No.
Let's see about that. Let's see. Let's see what I can come up with here for you.
Don't come up with a .gov source. Don't come up with any of that shit, because this administration lies out their mouth every time they open their mouth. So I don't accept any type of government sources from this administration, because after they unalived that woman, they went and changed the ICE website to reflect different wording. So yeah, fuck that. No. This is the most disingenuous, dishonest, and fucking corrupt administration ever in my entire lifetime.
So you can't use the backup site, right?
No. It needs to be primary sources. It cannot be government web sources, because this particular administration cannot be trusted. They lie.
So I can't use www.ice.gov.
No, because they changed their website 2 days ago after they unalived that woman. They changed the wording 2 days ago. What BBC article are you reading?
Looking to see, it says, what is the ICE and what powers do its agent have to use force? I mean, because BBC's okay.
Just give me the article, dude.
It just says that they have the authority to detain U.S. citizens.
And what does it say after that?
Limited capacity, I believe. I'm trying to get it to come up, but this thing keeps popping up in front of it.
Agents have the power to stop, detain, and arrest people they suspect of being in the U.S. illegally. They can detain U.S. citizens in limited circumstances, such as if the person interferes with an arrest. She didn't. They weren't arresting anybody. Assault. Excuse me, I'm speaking. I don't allow men to speak over me. She did not. They were not going after anyone. They were not involved in an arrest. They weren't going for somebody, and she put herself between them. If the person interferes with an arrest, assaults an officer, she didn't do that either, or ICE suspects the person of being in the U.S. illegally. That's it. That's the 3 criteria. Not a traffic stop, not because she wouldn't listen, not because she wouldn't get out of her vehicle, because she doesn't have to listen. She is not under the jurisdiction of immigration, because she is a U.S. citizen. They can't just run up to her door and demand she gets out of her car. They have no authority. You have to not just take 1, 2 words. They can detain U.S. citizens. You got to keep reading, dumb fuck. 3 things. If they interfere with an arrest, if they assault the officer, or ICE suspects them of being here illegally. That's it. Not a traffic stop, not because she disobeyed their orders to get out of her car, because they don't have authority over her to do that. Next. Unmute your mic. I invited you to unmute.
Oh. I mean, she's dead now because she was stupid. No, sir, stop with that. That is absolute BS. That's all there is to it. No, sir, she's unalive now. Do you understand what indigent circumstances are? Listen.
He doesn't know what indigent. He doesn't know what indigent means.
Do you understand what indigent circumstances are?
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't. What is it? That's what's going to be brought up when this goes to trial, and it will go to trial.
Correct.
Okay, is indigent circumstances. Those police officers do not have the authority to pull over an American citizen.
Nope.
If they had a problem with a car in their way, which was not the case, they would actually have to call local authorities, and local authorities would come and deal with that because they're the ones that have it. When those officers got out of their car and approached the side of their car, as well as that officer getting back out of his car after telling them they need to get out of here, when he got back out of his car and walked around the front, he put himself into what's called indigent circumstances. In other words, he created the situation that followed.
Correct. And they can't do that.
And then they cannot do that. It is actually against the law, sir. And that is the problem with this. It ain't about what happened after they got to the car. It's about why they even went to the car to begin with.
Correct.
They created their own indigent circumstances because they were in a situation they should have never put themselves in. Okay, so do you think that any of this matters to Renee Good right now? Sir.
What a sick fuck you are. But without, I'm not even dignifying that with an answer. Real quick, the Kirby versus Duva court case from 2008 holds that officers cannot unreasonably position themselves in front of, behind, or in the path of a vehicle to manufacture a threat that then justifies deadly force. That's what indigent circumstances are.
And that is exactly what happened here, sir. They manufactured the event that took place, and that is how this is going to go down in court, and they will get convicted of it. It won't be just one officer.
Correct. You can unmute your mic, but don't talk about her like that. Like, what she thinks about it right now. A U.S. citizen has been unalived by ICE, and you're up here stumping and twisting yourself into a pretzel to justify the literal murder of a U.S. citizen for no fucking reason.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not trying to justify it, but why would you just not just do what they do?
She doesn't have to.
If she doesn't have to, and then what happened? No, hold on.
They used excessive force, and they're going to go to fucking prison.
Prison for it, exactly. Now hold on, sir. The thing is what you don't understand is when he said y'all need to get out of here, which if you actually watch the tape, the officer that actually committed the crime was actually the one that said y'all need to get out of here, which was probably the right thing for him to say. As soon as she was getting back and reaching for that door, when those other 2 officers came up from the other side of the car and he chose to get back out of his car, they then made themselves responsible for anything that happened after that point. But you're saying they created the circumstances.
Yes, they did. 100%. And they can't do that. Versus by the appeals court of 2008 and the Kirby versus Duva. There's many cases, but that one in particular was about an officer who parked his car behind a vehicle, and the guy rammed his vehicle and he shot and killed him, and that's what he used for justification. But he positioned himself behind the car, just like this police officer positioned himself in front of her vehicle.
And this is an officer that already should have known that 6 months ago. He did the same thing and got drugged down the road.
He sure did.
think it's going to play out like you guys are saying.
Oh, it
It's gonna
will.
play out exactly like what
It
we're
will.
saying. I don't think this is going to happen. Yeah, it's going to play out exactly like we're saying. So, see, what y'all don't understand, y'all are
You
all
want
this
them to break the
talk about
law.
and all these things. Sir, what you're not understanding is these you are bordering, not even bordering, you have broken the constitutional right of states' rights at this point. And now that the DOJ is not handing this over to the state, video footages and everything that they're asking for from all the police officers, now that they're trying to hold that and trying to say they're taking over the investigation, the federal government can't take over the investigation.
They cannot.
Okay? These are state crimes. And this was a crime done in that state. Sir, this is not going to go well for the administration or ICE or these people. It will go badly for them.
I don't think it's gonna.
Just
it is.
remember Derek
It's going
Chauvin?
to go badly.
So when you look at 609.06, authorized use of force in the Minnesota statutes,
They're not Minnesota police
Sir,
officers.
They're not Minnesota police officers.
They have authority over non-citizens only.
so what laws are they going to use?
They fall under the
Immigration.
laws of federal and immigration law enforcement. They do not fall under the laws of the police of Minnesota. That's not how it works.
So then they're going to use the federal laws in Minnesota. They're going to go to
They're
federal laws.
immigration. Immigration, my guy. They are immigration. They have no jurisdiction or
They
authority.
have no jurisdiction. They're out of their jurisdiction.
It's like if I was a police officer in Florida and I drove to Georgia and tried to pull somebody over and pull them out of their car, they would be like, what the fuck are you doing? You have no jurisdiction to be here.
Yeah, sir.
You can't do that.
Immigrants and immigrants only.
Where?
I just read it to you.
You said
I just read it to you. ICE does not have jurisdiction to arrest or deport U.S. citizens, as their authority only applies to non-citizen under immigration law, not traffic laws,
Where is their authority? Where is
under
their authority?
immigration law
Okay, where do they enforce immigration law?
in ICE, but that's not against U.S. citizens.
Where? What?
They only.
What land body is there?
So you know, there has now been, since this has happened, 4 different ICE officers that have been arrested in states now. The loss of, you know what I'm saying, or jail time if you continue, or if you fought, or if you assaulted an officer in the process of being arrested.
Do you know that ICE training used to be for several months? I think it was 6 months. And do you know that it's down to 47 days? Do you know why it got changed? Do you know why it got changed to 47 days?
We needed more enforcement.
No, because he's the 47th president. It was just to honor Donald Trump. Because he's such a fucking narcissist. It's not funny, my guy.
It's not funny at all.
I don't believe that, though.
It is. Just fucking Google something, dude.
I am.
This guy's such an absolute joke. I mean, you are sitting down here trying to justify the unalivement of a U.S. citizen in this country. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous.
These
This woman,
Val, are these the people? Wait a minute, hold on. Are these the people that have been screaming about needing to get immigrants out because law and order? We have to have law and order. They broke the law, and all this U.S. citizen, and now they're up saying, well, they can just do what they want. Schmas, whatever.
they can't. No, they can't.
You know what my real argument is? It's like you guys you're putting these white women basically in harm's way by telling him that you have to follow ICE and you're a white woman and you need to stand
No,
up.
we don't have to follow ICE.
Not follow the
No,
direction.
sir. The only thing any citizen, and see, it's funny that you're trying to break it down to white women. That actually kind of.
But I can tell you why it's white women. I can tell you why it's white women predominantly, because the black and brown women have been fighting the government for hundreds of years. The black women have been telling us, the people of color have been telling us, and they need to sit their happy asses at home because this is a white supremacy problem. And now it's up to us to get out in the streets. Those black women who 92% voted for Kamala Harris, they did their fucking job. And guess what? They can sit their asses at home. It's now up to us women with the white privilege, us women that don't get trailed because of the color of our skin, us white women who don't get pulled out of our car because of the color of our skin, us white women who are racially. It's not the men. And every single one of these videos you see of women or of people going after ICE agents, it's fucking women.
Thank you for making my argument for me.
Well, I think they're doing that on purpose, yeah. But there's men actually out there fighting.
No, really, thank you for making my argument for me.
Okay.
I make my point. They're telling these white women to go out there and put themselves in harm's way.
We aren't in harm's way. Because white women, hey, they're looking for black and brown people. We have the privilege of them looking at our skin and them assuming we're not immigrants. And we are not under their authority. So if they tell us to go away, sit down, stop recording, any of those things, they can't do that. We aren't under their jurisdiction. We are not under their authority. So we know we don't have to listen to immigration because we're not under their authority.
I understand. I agree with everything you're saying. That's my argument. Is they're pushing white women out there, and you are putting yourself in harm's way.
Because they're violent. Because they're violent.
It doesn't matter who's violent.
I'd like to get a word out.
Val, go ahead. Go ahead, Val.
Okay. First off, this ain't just white women. This is U.S. citizens. I wish we'd quit breaking it down into demographics. I really do. Okay? This is the job of every U.S. citizen to call out when our Constitution and our laws are being broken by the administration. And you're seeing that. It's not just white women. Okay? There's men out there fighting this. I've seen
Oh, me too.
several of black men that are actually in these people's faces. It's not just white women. And when we talk about problems with our Constitution, we need to break it down. This is U.S. citizens getting out there and putting themselves in harm's way.
So what is violent? If you say that white women are putting themselves in danger, it's because ICE is violent, correct?
I would say ICE can be violent, yes. So when they
ICE is the problem.
ICE is not.
Untrained individuals are the problem. And this ain't our first rodeo with ICE with this. This started in 2014 when a memorandum came out that they were trying to do the same thing this man did. In 2014, they had to change their procedures to make sure, because they were caught, because some ICE agents were putting themselves in harm's way in front of cars on purpose.
Yep.
So they could try to claim self-defense when they unalive somebody.
That's right.
This is not our first rodeo with ICE.
There's a story that's been out since 2013, exactly like Val said. Well, I think there's 13 incidences at the border where they claim self-defense, but it's actually they put themselves in harm's way to justify lethal force.
In harm's way. They did it on purpose. Now, not only that, sir. This is the other thing. You made the statement a little ago that we needed more law enforcement officers. Okay. Sir, we were able to deport more people under the Biden administration and under the Obama administration without having more agents.
That's because you
And without kidnapping people.
That didn't happen under Obama. Obama was able to push more people out because he did it like you were supposed to. He went through, he let these people go through the court systems, or if they weren't going through the court systems, they went to their houses or to their jobs with actual warrants from judges.
Correct.
To take these people out.
Because deportation is a legal process signed by a judge with a deportation order to be removed, not kidnapped from the streets and their constitutional rights violated. Judicial warrant is the way to remove people.
It is by our Constitution the only way.
Correct. They don't have any warrants. And they have to be judicial warrants, not ICE warrants. They have to be judicial, which means signed by a judge.
That's a made-up statement.
It is, but they were giving them warrants that weren't signed by judges. They were signed by like ICE, yeah. Do you have something you want to respond?
I'm reading. Obama deported 870,000.
Yes, and didn't have to kidnap a single one of them. Or their jobs or their schools.
Well, Trump deported 1.2 million. Bill Clinton about 2 million. I'm still trying.
Due process is the difference. How many has he done this administration? Actually, not that many, because he's not deporting them. He's putting them in internment camps.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Where's he getting these BS numbers?
Yeah, they're not real. He must be getting from Fox News.
Just look it up.
Sir, deportation. What was Obama's name?
The deporter in chief.
Why was that?
I don't know. I guess he deported some people.
He deported
the
more
most
people than any other. So if you're trying to say that Bill Clinton deported more people
wrong.
Than Obama, you're wrong.
Let's see. What's your source though? Is it fucking Department of Homeland Security? Because we know you can't go on a .gov source because this administration lies. They just changed their website 3 days ago or 2 days ago after they unalived this woman to change the wording. So they cannot. Wikipedia.
Anybody can put anything in Wikipedia.
Anybody can edit Wikipedia as well. Let me see. How many undocumented immigrants?
And what are you using?
I'm just hitting Google and see what comes up. I have consider that a source, a reliable source anyway.
2.5 million. It says.
No, nope. That's
self-deportation.
Right, which he didn't deport.
Right, that's untrue. So there you go.
All right, we are back on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know what happened, but everything froze for a moment on both sides. Corey, we're back over there.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. If you guys want to help support my live Diavatalks, Cash App, Venmo over there, if you're being educated in or entertained, I would really do truly appreciate any and all support you want to give me. Whoop, dude, you've been asking to come up, begging to come up. I go to bring you up, and you don't even come up. Wah, 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 wah. And then Liberal Tears has been crying to come up, and I go to bring them up. Wah, 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 wah. They dropped out too.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'm from Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Okay, what did you want to add? Oh, Denise, I got you next, Denise. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say, to me, ICE is nothing but a £40 billion private police for Trump.
Yep, I call them the Gestapo because they're no different than how they're acting in 1930s and 40s Germany.
And what I'm seeing here from Northern Ireland, and what I'm sure most of Europe are seeing, unfortunately for America, Trump is turning America into 1933 Germany.
Yep, I've been saying it for almost 2 years now, warning people this is what he was going to do, and then ever since the election, trying to hold them accountable for their vote. Because my guy, history may not completely repeat, but it sure rhymes. We can all see it.
I've said I come up with, they haven't done it, well, I can't say the word, but the 1933 people, they haven't gone away, they've just changed uniform.
Could you say that? I didn't hear you. I'm so sorry.
I said, I can't use the word, obviously, the word for the people.
The Schnazis?
The Schnazis, they haven't gone away, but they've just changed uniform.
Oh, yeah, they just wear red hats now.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you.
And I agree with the guy that was on before. That is a tactic. I have a video on my phone. That is a tactic that ICE are using, that they move in front of vehicles.
Yes.
Specifically.
To justify.
To get themselves in harm's way so that the blame goes on the person of the vehicle.
I agree. Thank you for your perspective from the other side of the pond. I do appreciate it. I always am curious what other countries think. But please just let people in Northern Ireland know that the MAGA movement is a little bit less than 30% of the population. They're just really fucking loud and really fucking violent. But the majority of us see through this shit and we're trying to fight it.
Oh, and that's another thing. What was it? Trump said, this man said it, Trump said that people in Congress should be put to death.
Yep.
Because they were saying to law enforcers about whenever law enforcers were telling other military people that they have a right by Congress to refuse
unlawful orders. Yep.
Unlawful orders.
Yes, sir. But thank you for your perspective. I truly appreciate it, Mark. I think that's fantastic. Thank you so much. But you know, when these countries in Europe who've seen fascism, lived through fascism, are now warning us that that's what the United States looks like right now, yeah, y'all should be scared, just like I said. Denise, you said you voted for this. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 47. 45. I voted in Colorado. 3 times for Trump.
Great. What did you want to say?
What else would you like to know?
What is your take on what we're talking about?
All I hear is hate being spewed towards Trump supporters.
No, we're telling the truth.
What's the truth?
That ICE is like the Gestapo. They're going through the streets. Show me your papers. I'm sure you would have been very happy to tell them where Anne Frank was hiding.
Yeah, if you're here in Europe for
Ma'am,
Oh, get the fuck off my life. Oh my God. No.
I knew she was going to say something stupid.
Holy Haga. Oh, we got us a little schnozzy. Oh. These people are sick. Sick in the fucking head. Sick, and need to be studied, but not in a good way. They need mental help.
Hi, how are you doing? Thanks so much for having me up.
Hi. Where are you from?
My name is Rose. I'm from Ireland originally, but lived in LA and lived in Mexico before that, and now I'm living in London. So I have a little bit of insight into the politics in America, but I have a very different perspective of what's going on at the moment. Especially this particular incident is not in a vacuum. I don't think. There's a doctrine called the shock doctrine.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So there's 3 different stages to that. There's the number 1 is to capture outside. The number 2 is to project more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, to project more of a takeover and an expansion.
Yes.
And the third wing of which is Greenland. The first one is Venezuela, and the
Yep.
third one is to try and inoculate domestic dissent.
Yep.
And that's what's happening here. So you've got, like, basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to get everybody to actually debate what happened that day, because it's not going to matter anyway, because they're not going to do anything to them. They're not going to, they're not going to change anything by this. This is not happening in a vacuum. Whether it be happened a couple of days ago or in 2 weeks' time or in a month's time, this was always going to happen. Something was going to happen domestically.
Oh, we know. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the next stage in that sort of rigmarole is authoritarian. Sorry, I can't say that word for the life of me.
Authoritarianism.
Thank you. So I'm actually quite concerned for the people of the United
Me
States.
too.
And I think a lot of people are putting so much energy into talking about the minute details of like 50 different angles in a video, and I get it, but I think it's just trauma at this point. But if people could kind of look at what the actual gameplay is, I think.
Oh no, we see it. We see it. They don't. We see it. The majority of us see it. Like, this is just history repeating itself, and we're concerned too. And I talk about fascism. I've talked about the 14 tenets of fascism, authoritarianism. Like, I have talked about all these things. But the point of my life is that I want to bring truth. That's why with this incident with her, which is why I come up with facts and data and sources, that they have no jurisdiction or authority over U.S. citizens. So what they did was wrong. I know they don't care. But the point is to get the truth out there. If that makes any sense. Like, we understand because we feel it and we see it. And I've been seeing it, and we said this was going to happen a long time ago.
I remember.
We could see it coming. Yeah. And I was trying to warn them before the election, this is what he's going to do. They're like, no, they just don't, they didn't believe anything. And they're still nuh-ahing everything. I just truly believe that they're in a cult. So no matter what we say, they're just going to nuh-ah it to death. I don't know what else to say. But I know that some of these MAGA that I'm talking to, I'm never ever going to change their mind. But it's for the other 5, 6, 7, 800,000 people that are in here listening. There's been a lot of people that I've changed their mind in just from listening. So
do you know what I got really? His campaign, I can't even mention his name in my mouth, but his campaign was so insidious that he literally gave attention and gave a voice to people who never had a voice in their life because of the background that they come from.
It's the poor uneducated white people, especially men.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just the truth.
When you hear them on lives, and I've been in lives now for the past like 2 years, maybe a year since the unfortunate ascension of the person that shall not be named, and they come up and they're trying to put out like technical arguments that they don't understand. They're trying to say things that they don't understand.
I agree.
They're trying to bring people through processes that are like nonsensical. They just don't understand. And this is what's really scary, is like, no matter how much truth you do give someone like that, they don't take it on. And I think it's actually not cognitive dissonance. I think it's actually like deep shared psychosis.
I agree.
That grouping of people.
I've said that. I said this is like a group psychosis where it'll have to be like a whole deprogramming, like a cult would have to be. Like, they are so deep and they're so far into it that it's called demoralization. They're so demoralized that even when facts are presented to them, they can't believe it.
They just can't, like there was a guy on, I was trying to listen in for a long time, and he went on and on and on, and he kept on mentioning, federal codes, and then he was mentioning, certain kind of cases that were, nothing in tune with what had happened, and then all of a sudden, it was like an explosion, because they just weren't getting it, and they expected everybody else to just say, oh yeah, you're great, you're fantastic, you're definitely being heard, and it's like that is what's really scary. But the thing is like, we've seen this before so many times. We've seen it with different marginalized groups. We've seen it with different I mean, like, I'm based in Ireland. I understand oppression. I understand, how things can really change even the genetic fiber of a nation. So that's, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, this administration is the front for the mechanism of the industry behind them. But at the same time, I think we're all in it together. I think the fragmentation of world politics is happening at this moment in time, but we're all in it together. I think it's just going to be one of those things that's going to spread, unfortunately.
I do too.
And that's what's really scary.
Yep, I agree. Well, thank you so much for coming up. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your perspective from across the pond. I truly do, because we don't always know. I'm always wondering. I hope and pray. Like, I straight up hope and pray that other countries, that the majority of us are not on for this. We can see right through it. I always used to wonder when I was in school, like, how could the Holocaust have happened? Like, how could so many people just sit by and do nothing? And MAGA has shown me exactly why that happened, because they're doing it right now. I never thought it was possible how people could be so inhumane, but then we have MAGA. So that explains it all. I don't know what, Casper, I think it is. Who'd you vote for?
Yes, and I'm here, but my English is not so good. I'm from Germany.
Okay, go ahead.
I can. Ich mag Donald Trump nicht. I can't
No, I wouldn't think so from Germany. You guys have already lived through this once.
No. That's it's what's he made. What's he make, and even it's wrong.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's not wrong. That what he made, and even it's not okay.
It is not okay. That is true. But thank you for coming up. I honestly, I just don't, I can't understand you, and I'm not trying to be mean. If anybody speaks German and wants to come up and translate, you certainly may. But thank you for coming up and trying. I really do. I couldn't go up to a German live and even try. I can count to 10 in German. That's all I got. So, Cobra, hi. Hello? Oh, I just brought you up so I could drop you again for the 9th time. But I can hear the concern in her voice, so I think I get it.
Alexa, disconnect.
Hey, Puff Puff, how are you?
Joe's iPhone, too. Hello, Diava.
Hi.
Love your live.
Thank you.
The only thing I've just been wanting to point out is Ross went behind her and got around her, then parked his car in front of her, and then the truck came up and stopped, literally boxing her in.
They created their own peril, is what it's called. They created their own jeopardy.
So why did they feel the need to box her in like that? Like, Ross should have went around her and kept on driving to his location wherever their, investigation was going to be at. And then the two guys that got out of the gold truck should have went around her and kept proceeding to wherever their investigation was.
Yeah.
They boxed her in on purpose. You can see them. I'm sorry, I didn't. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, he was angry. He was mad because she wasn't listening. She was smiling at him. She even said, I have right here. She even said, "That's fine, dude. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you." And then after she drove off, and after he already killed her, fucking bitch. He was mad. He threw a temper tantrum, and he had a weapon.
And it was, again, it was just insane because, again, if you watch that video from start where she pulls out, when she drops off, Ross literally pulls behind her, then gets in front of her and stops. Why does he not just keep going to wherever he needs to go? Why did he stop in front of her and get out of his car?
Yep.
And then the truck comes up, stops, and why did those two guys get out of the car?
Yeah, they have no jurisdiction. They have no authority over U.S. citizens. They had no right to do it. They had no right to do any of it.
Walk up to her aggressively, pull on her handle, and tell her to fucking get out of the car.
With no authority.
That was assault immediately.
Yep, with no authority and no jurisdiction to do so.
It's just I'm telling you, this is going to get investigated. The state of Minnesota, I don't care how Trump and they all think they're going to get out of this, but the videos do not lie. He's going to get arrested. He is going to be charged with second-degree murder and be tried.
I agree. I think so too. Because the federal government can't go over states' rights. Exactly. And by them saying we're not going to allow Minnesota to be able to investigate it, they can't do that.
They can't stop them from investigating. That literally will go against states' rights, which is what everybody on the MAGA side says about states' rights, states' rights. So, my one thing is, I'll say before I leave is, I don't understand why they feel the need to defend this.
I don't either. I don't know how they can defend a U.S. citizen being unalived by ICE, and how they're twisting themselves into pretzels in order to justify it is fucking gnarly.
Just because you are a maggot and you love Trump does not mean you have to defend this.
Yep.
It does not mean you love Trump any less if you say this was wrong, he should not have shot her, this is bad. It doesn't mean you don't love Trump anymore or any less. It's okay to say this was wrong.
Correct. Yes.
This was wrong.
I agree.
I don't understand why you maggots feel like you need to defend this. Please stop doing this. This is not okay for this country. We are burning. We're literally burning from the inside out, and you maggots defend it. Please stop it. The only ones who can stop it at this point is us.
I agree. Thank you, Puff Puff, for coming up.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's unconscionable to me. I don't know. I don't know why. It is cult behavior. Oh, Dakota. Okay. He's going to get blocked. He's over on YouTube saying she ran over the officer. Lies. Bye.
They should have dragged him again. Anyway, how are you, my love? I'm glad you're feeling better.
I am. Thank you. I am.
just wanted to pop up and say hello. Sorry, I was modding YouTube and TikTok today, so I hope that I got people.
You did. Thank you so much.
I was done. The YouTube side, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was done. I just fucking muted people for 24 hours. I was over this shit.
Yeah, they're crazy. They are crazy. He literally walked away. He was not run over.
No.
My brother was run over when he was a kid. I think he was like 12. He got run over. He ran out to the ice cream truck. We both ran out to the ice cream truck to get pixie sticks. And I got mine first because I beat him to the truck. So I got mine, came out from the truck, looked both ways before crossing, and then went across to my yard. So my brother, when he got done, assumed because I got across, there was nobody coming. So he ran around the side of the truck and ran right out, and he got run over by a car.
Wow.
Broke his leg, all this stuff. Yeah, you don't just get run over and then walk away.
Just walk away. Yeah. I wanted to be a disruption, if I'm being honest. But do I have permission to take over for one quick second?
Yes.
Because this is bothering me.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, babe. Cobra, no one wants you to call them babe. Diava is exhibiting. Shut up, bitch. Diava is exhibiting behavior that she does not want you here. Why can't you take no for an answer? Everybody's lying. You don't like boundaries, do you? It's live. You don't like boundaries, do you? Cobra, I'm giving you the option to show us that you understand boundaries. Everybody's lying. You can leave on your own right now. Everybody's lying. Or I'm going to block you. Go. Everybody's lying.
What the hell are you talking about?
He has the maturity of a typical MAGA.
Everybody's lying. Bye, bitch. Everybody's lying. You've been dismissed. I'm tired of men that don't take no for an answer, and I love the game you play with them, but he's a little bit of a fucking stalker.
Right? That was like, what, 10 times he came up?
Minimum. Like every time you dropped him, I watched the box.
He came back up immediately. Yep.
Immediately was back in the request. That's fucking disgusting, men. And to Spinella, if you're still in here, white women are doing the work that they're doing because idiots like you said that when a tyrannical government decided to seep into America, that you would stand up and fight it. And all you're doing is fighting for it, you dumb bitch. Anyway, sorry. I've been on
Don't
fucking
apologize.
Don't apologize. That was great.
I can't stand those people.
And yes, I understand there are men doing it too. But my point was that the black women need to seat their queen asses at home. They did their job by voting for Kamala Harris 92%. They told us, they told everybody, and if we had only just listened to black women, we wouldn't be in this position. So guess what? They get to put their queen crowns on and sit at fucking home and not do anything. And watch us white women finally fight for this country, because we usually sit back in our fucking white privilege and not do shit. Oh, hey, son. My son's in here. Hey, Troy.
Well, hello.
I think he's at a food truck event, so he must be having a lull. He had a food truck event today. I called him right before I went live because I just found out my mom was being admitted to the hospital, so I was letting him know so he didn't find out from someone else, and he'd be like, hey, why didn't you tell me?
Right.
So I wanted to make sure that, yeah. He was busy. He's like, I called my daughter first. She didn't answer. So I called him. It went to voicemail. Then he picked up real quick. And so I was like, real quick, just want to let you know, just so you know what's going on. She's okay, but they're admitting her.
Hello, Wood.
It's still spinning for me. Like they're not connected quite yet.
I can't see their profile picture, but they're loaded for me. Other than the picture, I don't know what's going on.
It's a dog. All right, Woodmonger, if you want to request back up, you can. They weren't connecting. Oh, thank you, Darius. Art. Art. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was sitting on Fox's Live on Friday and really wondering what the hell are we going to do with these people? I mean, these MAGAs, because the cult might die, but this mentality that it's no critical thinking. I mean, yeah, these people, but they also sit on freaking juries. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
What are we going to do with these people?
I agree.
I'm concerned.
I am too. I don't know how we go forward as a nation.
And I told my partner, I said, this is all a culmination of us not doing the right thing during the goddamn Confederacy.
Oh, I say that every day. Like, if we had properly punished the Confederacy, we wouldn't have MAGA.
I agree. And if we don't hold these people accountable, we are fucked. I mean, we're already fucked, but we're even going to be more fucked. This whole administration needs to be put in prison.
Agree.
Every one of them. We better get a damn Democrat in there who plays by the rules that have been set by the Republican Party now. Not this nicety shit that we've been doing.
I agree. They need to, and I say it all the time, they need to be shunned from society. They need to be not welcomed back into polite society, because that's what they did to Confederates. They give them a chance, let them back in. Nope. Shunned forever. Go to your grave in shame. We are not welcoming you back into polite society. Fuck you.
I totally agree with you. All right, that's what I wanted to say, but I love you guys. I listen to you every night. So
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. You too. There's a ton of people waiting in the comment section. I'm getting to you.
KV is, there you go. I was going to say they're from Minnesota. They wanted to come give you a live update.
Okay.
Hello.
A
couple of interesting and effed up updates from Minnesota.
Okay.
One, ICE is everywhere, not just Minneapolis or St. Paul. They're everywhere. They're going into any restaurant that appears to be ethnic. Like, for example, in the Far Reach suburb They went to the Hong Kong restaurant and detained everyone that was working in the restaurant, in the local Chinese restaurant. They're putting checkpoints on off ramps, and if you get to the top of the ramp and you're brown, they harass, brown or black, they harass you and they'll detain you if you don't have your papers on you. This is happening. They're going into any ethnic restaurant. So now businesses are keeping their doors locked. And so if you have an appointment there to get hair done, or if you want to go eat at the restaurant because they don't want to lose their business, they're locking the front door, and then you just knock on the door, and then they'll let you in to get your food, and they'll lock it behind you. This is all happening. This is real.
I don't doubt it. And I personally think that ICE went to Minneapolis in specific, to go find the Somali people that were supposedly, doing all this fraud and all this shit. And they found out they're U.S. citizens, so now they're just picking up black and brown people.
Yeah, totally. And I think they made a calculated risk to come to Minnesota. They aren't doing well on the ice. The ice is doing really bad on the ice. So, but yeah, there's the networks. We know what every hotel they're in. We know, there's people following them everywhere, and we've got train observers everywhere. So and in the rural areas, of course, the mega chuds are like calling in their ethnic neighbors to have ICE go check on them and stuff. But we've got networks where we're going to deliver groceries. People that are afraid. Minneapolis, all the schools came out, and they're offering at-home learning for the rest of the year for any learner that doesn't feel comfortable going to school. So yeah, it's all happening, but I just keep protesting, everybody. That does help. And I know protests. I know that it's probably going to come to more extreme measures. And people. Let's just say there's a lot of hunters in Minnesota. They're telling us to be peaceful, so we're trying to.
Well, they're not being peaceful.
Yeah, and I would just also to say, I know that we need to relitigate what happened, and I can't understand why MAGA doesn't understand. I think we're past the point of trying to psychoanalyze these people.
Yeah, they're just fucking nuts.
Yeah, we need to talk about this is what we're going to do. We're not going to people I just don't understand, and I wish they would do this, and it was clear that she was shot. We all know that. We don't need to relitigate that stuff. I think we really need to now focus on what we need to do. So anyway, thank you for letting me up. I'm a big fan. I watch every day, and Viva the Thundercunts.
Viva la Thundercunts. What a note to end on. Thank you, VKV. That's awesome.
Note that farmers are the biggest reason why we won the American Revolution.
That's true.
Stand your ground. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, Florida's a stand your ground state. They said they're going to start going house to people's paper. Yeah, that's going to go well.
They won't do something like that though in places like Texas or Florida.
Right.
They're sucking right on his little mushroom. So
they think Democrats. They also think Democrats don't have weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
Arm up, ladies. Sharkeisha?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Kamala.
Okay. What did you want to say?
Got fucked like she deserved it, nigga. She found out.
If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and come on up. Or actually, anybody can come up. That's MAGA.
Good little schnazzy. Go back and report that you got us. I really do hope that all of these people supporting MAGA and Trump and ICE, I really want you to go watch anything to do with Nuremberg and tell me how you feel afterwards. Hello, Mafioso Mama.
Hey, good evening. I didn't want to interrupt. I want to make sure you were done talking. Good evening, Diablo. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem, no problem. And it's good that you took a break because, yeah, even just once a week, you just need a mental break, or once, however long. I just, excuse me, that last guest, that troll, is exactly why we will never come together with these people, because y'all think this is funny and you think that this is a game. I just really don't. I don't have much of a sense of humor when it comes to that kind of stuff.
No.
And I feel bad, for what happened with her. And I know people were talking about the whole say her name thing, and there's no disrespect to anybody, but I did want to remind people that was for the, the movement for the calling attention to the police injustice and brutalization of Black women. So I know that I've seen some people try to co-opt it, and I just don't want anybody to get hit up in their
Call back in a
comments
minute.
because folks are just that's just something to keep in mind. I don't know if people really care, but just if they ever do that and somebody comes in the comments and say, hey, don't say that, that's why.
Okay.
And I'm sure they mean well. I mean,
I said it earlier, to be honest with you, because remember how they said, say Laken Riley, say Laken Riley, say Laken Riley, say her name every day.
Every single day.
So I came in, I'm like, say her name. Renee Good, say her name, say her name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I understood why you said it, because they're just, anywho.
Because they're disingenuous as fuck.
Say that again, you kind of broke up.
They're disingenuous as fuck.
Absolutely.
They have selector.
I don't want to come together with anybody.
Yeah.
And this is a digital. What happens is when it goes bad and everything gets overturned, they're going to try to stick off that red hat and put on the blue hat and try to, come back in. No, it's not going to work. We're literally going to have records of this and you can't come back. Anywho, I just want to say that.
Thank you.
Just, because I wanted you to do like Wu-Tang and protect your neck.
Got you.
Which unlike Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I didn't even be sure we left that one.
Listen, I don't like to, use someone's unaliving like that, but it pisses MAGA off so bad to even mention Kirk that I love to use it as a pressure point. I love it.
Exactly. And Michael, hi. I'm guessing that was a tapping error. Leanne, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, hi. Okay, so I am a school teacher, and we were in school Friday, and the kids were just sitting around, and they said, Mrs. Nelson, what do you think of that woman getting run over? And I said, you can look at the tape yourself of it. She did not run anybody over.
No.
And the one child goes and reads directly from what Trump said. And in what Trump said, he said that she brutally ran him over. And said some other stuff after. And the kid said to me, Mrs. Nelson, the woman did
over?
No.
Why would the president say to us that she ran them over if she did not do it?
Because he's a fucking liar.
Yeah. And the tape, and the kids looked at the tape and said, she didn't run him over.
No.
And I said, so what do you think now of what your president said? And they just kind of sat there.
Well, because the office of the president used to be respected.
Correct.
And they used to just come out and tell the American people. But this administration just lies every time they open their mouth.
Correct. And the kids just sat there like they couldn't even say anything. They were just like,
yep.
Why would you do that? And I said, why do you think? And they just put their heads down and started, talking, amongst themselves. And I just thought to myself, we're gone now. If these kids think that president is the shit, then we're gone. These young people think he's so great because he makes all this money. 30.
Yep.
And they're all impressed with him, and they know nothing about his bankruptcies, nothing about him not paying his construction people. It just makes me so angry.
It's not only that, is they don't know. To them, WWE politics. Like, they only know the sensationalized entertainment politics. They don't even know that this is not how politics have worked, ever, until now.
It's very scary, though, because they're in that age bracket, everything, and they're the ones that are going to take over.
I know.
So,
hopefully they got some years to learn.
Oh, well, I was something, and I right away will cry. A dog, a person.
I can't understand the inhumanity.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me speak.
Of course, thank you.
I don't know what to say.
That's all right.
But
Thank you. Thank you for coming up. That was good enough. Elva, you have 0 followers following 0. You're a bot, or you're just going to come up and slur, and I'm not interested. You missed Cobra getting dropped. That's funny. Cade, who did you vote for?
24 years old, North Carolina, and I voted for Donald Trump, yeah.
Okay, what did you want to talk about?
Probably two things. First thing is border crisis, and then the second thing would probably be like foreign, wars or global war. But the main thing I want to talk about is like the border.
There is no border crisis. There hasn't been a border crisis.
Under Biden, there was. Yes, there's people that crossed.
No, there wasn't. No.
Yes. Okay, how so?
Yeah. There's people that have crossed under every president illegally. There's any more people to come than any other leader. So.
Okay, well, there were more people that crossed under Biden.
Why though? Why? Why?
So,
Why?
No, hold on.
No, you hold on. Hey, it's my live. I asked you a question. Why did more people come over under?
People came under Biden because he was weak and he didn't do anything.
Incorrect. That's because we had a global pandemic. Because Donald Trump was the president when COVID started, and it was a dumb, ineffective president. I agree with you there. When Donald Trump instituted Title 42, it closed the.
Calm down, 24.
Dude, your balls haven't even dropped yet. Don't interrupt me.
Yes, they have.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you red-pilled incel that no one will ever touch as long as you live.
Ooh. Clip that, Diva.
What did he say?
He said, I'm going to kill you. Clip it.
Okay.
clip that, and then somebody
Make him famous.
let's go looking for that again.
I'm going to answer this call real quick. Go ahead.
Do it.
Hi, are you calling from the live stream?
Yeah.
All right, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
I am 28.
What state?
Texas.
All right, what do you want to say?
I just wanted to point out that if Renee officer, he would be under the vehicle. He would not be able to walk away and drive away. So
correct. She didn't even hit him.
That she was attacking. She was not attacking.
Nope.
No,
She
not
didn't.
at all.
She didn't hit him. She didn't hit him with the car. She didn't nudge him with the car because if you see the cell phone footage afterward, where after he unalived her and her car accelerated her car because she was dead. He didn't say, oh, my knee, oh, my foot, oh, she hit me, oh, she ran over me, like anything. He literally looked down the street and said, fucking bitch.
Right, no regret. And at one point, he was walking towards the vehicle. He's leaning into the vehicle.
Yes.
Right? He was at no point actually thinking that he was going to be ran over. He knew she was trying to avoid her. You can even see she was steering her steering wheel completely
right.
To the right.
Her wheels and everything, and she was steering to the right. Had she been wanting to hit him or wanting to run him over, she would have had to have done to the left. But her tires in the entire video were always pointed to the right.
100%. I don't see how conservatives are making this argument that she was attacking because she was obviously fleeing, and the penalty for fleeing isn't lethal. It's not a lethal response. If you're running away, lethality isn't an appropriate response.
Even if she was impeding, even if she wasn't, but even if she was impeding or not objecting, what's the word? Obstructing. Thank you so much. Any of those things, which she was not, but even if she were, those are not worthy of the death penalty.
Not at all. Not at all. And it seemed like the ICE agent was almost looking to pull out his weapon. He did it so quickly.
Well, I think he did it on purpose. This is my personal opinion, because his phone was in one hand and he switched it to the other hand so he could pull his gun.
Yes, exactly. He was thinking, he was kind of looking to do what he did. He was either incompetent or just stupid to not expect the vehicle to move forward when she's saying she's pulling out. There's a video where you can hear her saying, "I'm pulling out," and she's attempting to pull out,
because she's not under ICE authority. ICE doesn't have any authority over U.S. citizens. She knew she didn't have to comply. She's not an immigrant, and they only are allowed to enforce immigration law.
Exactly. That was the next point I was going to make, that ICE has no authority over American citizens unless they suspect them of being immigrants, which they couldn't.
Or they assault them. Yes.
Or if they're actively in the middle of detaining or arresting an immigrant and
they interfere.
American
yes.
citizens intervene.
Yep.
Those are the only two ways that ICE is able to deal with American citizens. And not to mention, they have no authority over traffic.
So no.
There's so many reasons why the responsibility is on the ICE agent to de-escalate and to minimize danger, which he put himself in danger. I don't know why he would think the vehicle would not be moving forward at any point if she's I don't believe he thought Renee was going to reverse the entire way out. she was obviously going to go forward at some point. She was not going to reverse the entire way out of that situation. It can be in training to be in front of a vehicle, especially one that could potentially move in your direction. Yep. It's either incompetence or stupidity, in my opinion.
I personally think his ego was bruised. He was trying to bark orders at her. His wife was kind of heckling. Her wife was heckling them a little bit. I think his ego was bruised, and he was angry. And so, 100%. and she wouldn't comply. She wasn't listening. She was laughing. She literally went, "Dude, that's fine. It's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you." That was her last words. And then he shot her.
Yeah.
And then after she, took off, because obviously probably her body stiffened and it pushed the gas pedal, then he was like, "Fucking bitch." That's exactly what he thought about her, because other police officers are in those type of situations are usually distraught.
100%, exactly. That's what I was going to mention. If he was in fear for his life, he would not respond in the way he did. Him responding in the way he did, saying "fucking bitch," is damning, because
yes,
he's obviously you said
he was angry.
Emasculated. Yeah, emasculated. He was angry, and the fact that there's people on the right pointing towards his incident 6 months ago, it doesn't justify any of what happened. It only makes him look more incompetent.
I agree.
For them to point out, it's ridiculous, and Diva, I just wanted to see what you thought about this statement here. Do you agree that ice masks, or law enforcement wearing masks in general, it prioritizes the safety of public servants, which is what ICE agents and any law enforcement?
No, because real law enforcement show their faces every day.
Right, exactly, and not to mention ICE doesn't have the law enforcement authority that a police officer has.
No. Because they know what they're doing is wrong. Because back in the 1930s and 40s Germany, they had Nuremberg trials, remember? And those people said, "I was just following orders," and that didn't cut it.
Right. Yeah.
So they know what they're doing is wrong. And that's why they're covering their face. They don't want to be dogs. I'm like, police officers go about their day every single day. They arrest people. They put people in jail. They do all those things. And they show their face. They shouldn't be allowed to.
They should be aware of what an unlawful order is. And and that they shouldn't be able to follow those orders if they're knowledgeable of the law. And we'll just finish the thought from earlier. So it's, regardless, they're public servants. So it's, wearing masks prioritizes the safety of the public servants over the public, because anybody can pretend to be an officer now and put the public in danger. So the ice mask thing is just, the masks in general for law enforcement, it's counterproductive, in my opinion. And I just wanted to run that by you. Would you agree with that?
I do.
Statement. Yeah, just for the liberals listening to the people on the left, just an argument to put into their bag, whenever having these discussions. Because
you can get an ice vest, a police vest. You can get all those things off Amazon.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm a woman. If I was sitting there and 4 masked goons start running toward me and unmarked cars and all that shit, I'd punch the gas and they fucking haul out of there too.
Right. There's agents in street clothes and with no branding at all, just in street clothes. They just have a holster, and there's situations where in videos where I think to myself, if I was there, it seems like 2 civilians fighting. So,
and they should have to, if they're going to act like law enforcement, then they need to wear body cams as well.
What? Yeah, the entire time. I don't see how that's not mandatory. In this day and age.
I agree. Bubble, get down.
Here. I appreciate you taking my call and doing this. I think it's a very valuable
Thank you.
discourse that we need to have. And yeah, I appreciate you taking my call.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. I'm gonna hop back into the chat and yeah, I'll let you do your thing.
All right, thank you so much. W's in the chat for that caller. That was awesome. Hold on, I have a cash app. Hold on. Barrett, thank you for the $1 cash app. If ICE shot Jesus Christ, MAGA would still support them. Yeah, I agree. Bubble, get back. Oh, stop. Get your face out of my food. No, Denise Maria is not okay. She's sick in the head. She came up earlier and said that if she was in 1930s and 40s Germany, she would have told where Anne Frank was hiding. She's a fucking.
Denise is also dumb enough to have the faces of her children public on her account.
Oh my
So
god.
let her be dumb, because she's just a dumb cunt.
Hey, gross. Quiet piggy.
Hi, me again.
Hey, Mark.
Hi. No, I agree with that guy that was on the phone. That guy, Jonathan Ross, he is reported to have had PTSD from an incident which he had before.
In
6
June.
months.
Yeah.
He was dragged down the road in a car. He was reported to have had PTSD. Why the fuck would you give a gun to somebody with PTSD?
He shouldn't have been out in the field if he was not mentally able to.
No. I'm sorry to say, but I mean, he was out to kill somebody that day.
Yes. I agree with that. I'm just being honest with you. I think that she hurt his ego. She didn't comply. She wouldn't listen. And that bitch, because remember he called her a fucking bitch. He's probably thinking, oh, that bitch ain't listening to me. Okay. Yeah.
And if, as Donald, as Mega's put it, brutally run him over, will he sure walk back to his car fine?
He walked back to he fled the scene, which is also illegal.
Yeah. And I think I said to you before, I have a thing on my phone, a video, and it's a guy, he knows an officer, and the officer was in the same predicament. He was being run over by a car. Well, a car backed up. He was struggling with a guy got in a car, and the car backed up, but he drew his gun. Now, as the wheels were turning, he knew not to fire that gun because he knew that the car, it is illegal to fire at a car or a vehicle that is leaving. Now, you're not in threat. You're not in threat. And then I was in a live today, strangely enough, and I was talking. Well, there must have been MAGA, but he was an officer or something, or a law enforcer, and he claimed that he had to do it because he only had a split-second decision of what to do. Bullshit.
Did we lose him?
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
No, I was saying, I was listening to you live today, and there was a law enforcer, and he said that, he was on a live, and he was going, he had to do it because he only had a split second to decide what to do.
Well, you don't err on shooting someone's face.
Yeah. Well, this is it, but this is the thing. He shot at the windscreen, fine. Well, it's not fine. but to then, as the car was going past, shoot in the open window twice at the side. So he moved to the side of the car and fired more shots that obviously were in their face.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the guy's just a murderer.
I agree. Thank you, Mark. My time is almost up. I got a couple more people that want to come up. So thank you for coming up. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your perspective.
Did you see the video where he moved his cell phone to the other hand?
Yeah, I said that earlier. He was intending to reach for his gun.
Yeah, I think it was all premeditated. Prove me wrong.
That's my personal opinion as well. Maxie, who'd you vote for?
Yeah, I agree with how Mark just explains to some of this, but I guess some of it comes down to the policies that different places work with, and I think it would be interesting if there is an investigation, which bullet was the one that was the fatal shot.
Yep.
Was it the one from the front or was it the one from the side? Clearly where his feet are positioned.
Yeah, from the side. The second and third shot were not warranted at all.
Yeah, but it's not which one actually was the fatal shot. Do we know?
No, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm just curious about that really, and I think the thing that's really, really disturbing is the way people have reacted with such a political stance. So it seems that there's a lot of people who are not able to think objectively, that they've jumped to conclusions based on what they think their answers should be.
Right, their
by
politics.
The political party that they support. And I think that's really dangerous to be in that kind of situation.
I agree. Because I promise you, if this would have happened under the Biden administration, I would have called it out. I would have said this is not right.
But that's because there would have been an investigation. I mean,
It would have been handled properly, correct.
Rushed to that podium any quicker than she did. I mean, that was so quick to make that judgment, to make that public view on things. And
Exactly.
It's just out and out gaslighting at that.
It is. It's to control the narrative. Real quick, Anthony, I sent this recommendation to Eric Swalwell for the next time Noam is being questioned and lies. For the second time in your life, that dog ain't gonna hunt. Oh, rest in peace, Renee Wood. Good, thank you. Yeah, she's a puppy killer. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did hear about that. And when you also look at the visits that are being stopped as well, they want 7 days' notice to go and visit, and some of the atrocities, that are actually being committed in these detention centres are against human rights, and it's absolutely appalling. So, the whole big picture, how can anyone support that from a human rights perspective? It's just really dangerous territory, because if you went somewhere else to another country, you'd expect to be treated with, some dignity and respect.
Humanity, just humanity at the minimum.
I just think it's a really slippery slope. It's almost just sticking 2 fingers up to anything within the Constitution whatsoever, and acting like the Gestapo. They're not wrong, are they?
Oh no, this is 100% the Gestapo.
Very arrogant about his demeanour to walk around a vehicle with his phone in his hand and to switch the phone over to his other hand, because he knew at that point that he was going to draw his weapon.
Yep.
And that was retaliation, and there's that was retaliation, that was frustration.
Yep.
And it was power and control and retaliation.
I agree. Well, thank you for coming up, Max. I do appreciate it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. It's after 7. I gotta go. My time is up. But thank you for the cash apps, the Venmos, the taps, the likes, the loves, the gifts. You guys have been incredibly generous today. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we will do it all over again. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Matria. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.